What's going on, everybody? It's the Fifth Avenue Project, back at it with another episode, the fastest growing, best channel on YouTube, offering all sorts of entertainment for all the men and women out there. So for today, we're going to focus on setting up Kodi on your Windows machine. Now, Kodi, as you can see, you could install it on your Windows machine, your Mac, Android device, and a myriad of other devices. But I want to focus on a window install today. I have Kodi on my phone. I have a Galaxy S7. I have Kodi on my Amazon Fire Stick, and I have Kodi on 3 of my computers. I have 2 laptops, Windows 10 machine, Windows 7 machine, and I have another Windows 8 machine that I upgraded to Windows 10. So Kodi's on everything. So no matter where I go with my laptop, my tablet, my phone, I have Kodi installed. And it's so easy that I decided to make a tutorial, because even though it's easy, I feel like a lot of people do it wrong. Because what a lot of people do, they get pre-configured packages, which they work, but sometimes they could be a lot of bugs in there, or somebody didn't do something right with one of the repositories. So I figured I'll show you guys how to do it from scratch. This is the longer way to do things, but sometimes if you do the setup right, you don't have to worry about it in the future. So let's get right into it. We're gonna set it up from scratch, y'all. This ain't the easy way. There's a lot of guides out there that show you how to get the pre-configured packages, but then a month down the road, a lot of your add-ons are crashing, a lot of the links are broken. This is gonna show you how to get all the repositories you're gonna need and not have to worry about it once you set it up from the base on day one. So let's get right into it. Click the installer. Let that download. So all you gotta do is open it up. Let's click yes here. Hit next. Agree. Now with all these components, just leave everything checked. This will just make sure the Kodi software is moving. This will make sure the Kodi software is working correctly. Don't uncheck anything. Just leave everything the way it is. Hit next. Now with this, I like to put it on my desktop. This is where you would go. Desktop. You can put it anywhere you want, but I like to put it on my desktop. I like to have the folder right there. And you see the space required. All right, hit next. Click on install. All right, and our setup is complete. Instead of running it, just check the folder. So right now we're just gonna make sure all the contents are in the folder. Everything looks good. You'll want to hop right into compatibility and give Kodi administrative rights. Run this program as administrator. Apply. Okay. That's gonna help Kodi run smoothly, because a lot of times with programs like Kodi and with all the add-ons, there's going to be a lot of changes that have to be made to your system just to make the programs run properly. You don't want to have the system ask for administrative rights whenever there's an update or there's a slight change that needs to be made. You're fine with giving Kodi administrative rights. So let's do that. Open it up. All right. So this is the software, but we're going to have to add the repositories for Kodi to actually work. Without that, you won't have access to all the add-ons. Now, there's going to be 4 repositories that you have to put on this Kodi software to get all the add-ons. And this is the part that's going to take a little longer than normal, but I think if you do it this way, once you set it, You set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to come back to it ever again. Once you set it up this way, you're good to go. So keep in mind, guys, this is what it is. This is a fresh install without the repositories. Again, right now, the system is useless without the repositories and the add-on. So you go to System, File Manager, press Enter. So we have to add the location of the repositories, right? So you go to Add Source. So once you get this, this is where you have to add the address, all right? So be careful with this part, guys. Be very careful. So we're going to give you the most popular locations for the repositories. These are the most trusted ones out there. So just type these in. It's going to be a repetitive process because we have to do it 4 times, but just make sure you get the spelling right, all right? Press Enter, press Done. Give this a name. You could name this anything you want. When you put a dot in front of whatever you name it, it just goes right to the top. So I'm going to name it .srp, all caps. You can name it anything you want, like I said. Hit Done. Okay. So it's at the top, you see? Press Escape, brings you back to the System menu. Press Enter on System, scroll down to Add-ons, and then Install from zip file. All right, you see .srp, that's what we just named it. Gonna press Enter on that. Now, Jarvis is the latest working version. Isengard was the previous version. You're going to hit Jarvis. Hit that. Hit this build. Okay. Click on all. You want to install everything. So press Enter. Now, if everything goes according to plan, you should see a pop-up on the lower right corner. There we go. Add-on enabled. Super repo. Escape. Escape again. Go to File Manager. This is the repetitive thing I was talking about. Add source. http:// xUnity talk.me xUnityTalk.me /xfinity. So that's xUnityTalk.me xfinity. Press Enter on that. All right. Put a dot in front of it so it's easier to find. Hit Done. We're going to do the same thing we did with the last one. Okay. Escape out of that. Enter on System. Add-ons. Install from zip. Xfinity. Go to xUnity. Hit that repository. A pop-up should come up. If it's right on the lower right-hand corner, if we got it right, there we go. xUnity Talk repository. Escape, escape. Back to File Manager. Add resource. Add source, I mean. http://Kodi.metalkettle.co. Hit Done. Okay. All right. Escape. Go to Systems, Add-ons, Zip, .metal. Go to the repository for .metal. Again, lower right hand corner, it should say add-on enabled. There we go. Got one more, guys. This shit ain't hard. Just got to make sure you got no typos. Be patient. Okay. Back to file manager. Add source. All right, team repo. Okay, escape out of there. System, add-ons, install from zip, team repo. Okay, click on it. And again, you guys know the routine. Should say add-on enable, lower right hand corner. Yeah, there we go. So all four are installed. So you're good. You have basically the 4 repositories you're going to need to get every single add-on that means anything. Typically, I only use about 10 or 15 add-ons anyway. But when you add these repositories to the software, the Kodi software, you basically have access to every add-on available from all the developers. So you never really have to come back. You never have to do this again. So the 20 minutes you just took to do everything from scratch, as opposed to getting the pre-configured setup, you have the peace of mind of knowing that your Kodi is never going to crash, break down, have broken links, broken add-ons. Everything you did it from the pillars, from the ground up. So you're good to go. Now, in another video, I'm going to show you how to add skins, have scrolling wallpapers. I'll show you how to put the Kodi software onto your Amazon Fire Stick or your Amazon Fire TV box if you have that. Or even the phone. I'll make separate videos. I just wanted to focus on getting Kodi onto a Windows machine today, and I wanted to show you how to do it from scratch. If you could do this, you could definitely put it on the phone, your tablet, the Amazon Fire Stick. That's pretty much it, guys. I'll just run over a couple more things. See? And basically, in another video, I want to show you guys the top 10 Kodi apps, in my opinion. Now, there's other apps out there that I like documentary apps, sci-fi channel apps, things like that. But I'll give you my top 10 apps overall for the things that I watch. Because you guys added the repositories, your add-ons. Remember we looked at it before and it was blank? Now when you click add-ons and get more,